Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, call Elohim Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Recall, Kadash, double honor to the apostles and elders which are of great millstone. Peace and blessing to the sincere Alkim, pushing his truth and sincerity, and those we put in the videos up throughout the week to feed the sheep. It's McQuarrie from the Trumpet and VA camp, and we about to run it.
Normal doesn't cut it anymore. So this goes in your body and rips you through. I don't see it. Yo, check out the sights on that cross. That's a bad piece of work. And this is goose. I can't even drink. Hey, it was experts with bows and arrows. The men of valor were experts with bows and arrows. Check out this.
So that was Men of Valor. They stationed out in Jersey, and me and a brother was basically trying to get them to take that video down. Like, you're not supposed to be doing things like that. I mean, at least on camera. Like, why would you even record something like that? We was talking amongst each other like, yo, all Esau got to do is stage some kind of attack, pull up this video, put two and two together, and that's all she wrote. And then look at it. A couple weeks later, here we are. It says Jersey City shooting, suspect linked to black Hebrew Israelite groups. Here we are. Me and a brother was talking about it like, yo, that was a stupid ass move that they did this shit. Fast forward 3 weeks later, here we are. It says the black Hebrew Israelites have been labeled a hate group. The suspect wrote anti-Semitic and anti-police posts. An official said right now, investigators are examining links to the black Hebrew Israelites movement. See, they're examining links. Now they're going online and finding different things. Now all they gotta do is go to YouTube, find a video like that. And they're the only people who, ISUPK, we know they do shit like that. Right? And then you got guys like Men of Valor who does things like this. It says the aftermath of a gunfight at a kosher market in Jersey City, New Jersey. So a kosher market, which sounds like the Jewish people, the rats, the fake Jews. Okay? And they know we want to put the fake Jews in slavery. They know that. They know we don't like them. They know that. But we always talk about how we waiting for the Lord to do it. But then you got people like Men of Valor who talking about some GAD experts in war, and they're in gun stores. Right? You don't need to post something like that. You don't need to post something like that. Like that's not necessary. It does nothing. It said makes you a target. That's stupid. Jake does. Jake goes on Facebook. Jake goes on Facebook, take a picture of his new gun, put it online. Next thing you know, cops tie that back to a murder. Now Jake all tied up. Now you just said, now if you watch First 48 shows and shit like that, they always tell you go to social media, and that's how they catch most of the criminals, by social media. And YouTube is social media, okay? And like I said, that's all they gotta look for, and it won't be hard. It says, here's what you need to know. An assailant had links to the black Hebrew Israelites. Surveillance footage shows a kosher market was targeted. Before the gun battle, there was a shooting at a cemetery. Two members of the Hasidic community were killed. The shooters are a prime suspect in another killing. So now they're trying to link this guys to this and something else. It says an assailant involved in a prolonged firefight in New Jersey, in Jersey City, New Jersey, that left 6 people dead, including 1 police officer. Oh man. So they pitted a murder of an officer and 6 people, right? Probably Jews. So we talking about fake Jews and we talking about cops. This means you're going under the jail. By killing either one of those, it's automatic under the jail. It says including 1 police officer was linked. It says including 1 police officer was linked on Wednesday to the Black Hebrew Israelite movement, which has been designated a hate group and had published anti-Semitic posts online, a law enforcement official said. The violent rampage on Tuesday took place largely at a kosher supermarket where 3 bystanders were killed. The authorities now believe that the store was specifically targeted by the assailants, whom they identified as David N. Anderson, 47, and Francine Graham, 50. So, a man and woman, Mr. Anderson appeared to have a connection to the Black Hebrew Israelite movement through the extent of his involvement in that group remains unclear. The law enforcement official said the Black Hebrew Israelites have no connection with the mainstream Judaism. It has been described as a hate group by Southern Poverty Law Center. And that Southern Poverty Law Center, that ties back, I'll get into that in a second. It says a legal advocacy group that tracks such movements. So it says the Southern Poverty Law Center tracks the hate groups, which I'm going to get into in a minute. It says the authorities also suspected that the 2 assailants may have been involved in a separate killing in a neighborhood. It says in another neighborhood, Bayonne in New Jersey, according to the New Jersey Attorney General's. It says among those killed were 3 bystanders who were inside the store when the shooting began. They have been identified as Mendel Francis, 33, who ran the market with her husband. So, what's that say? Assailants had links to the Black Hebrew Israelites. So, wow. So they had it on the news, apparently. Investigators also found. Let me see if I can find this.
We had the opportunity to review cameras last night. Jersey City Mayor Stephen Fulop told Jersey City Mayor Stephen Fulop told reporters early Wednesday that an attack by 2 gunmen on a kosher market that killed 6 people was targeted. After reviewing the CCTV camera. We had the opportunity to review cameras last night. Jersey City Mayor Stephen Fulop told reporters early Wednesday that an attack by 2 gunmen on a kosher market that killed 6 people was targeted. After reviewing the CCTV cameras on the Jersey City side, we do feel comfortable that it was a targeted attack on the Jewish kosher deli across the street here. 3 civilians, 1 police officer, and both shooters were killed in the incident. While Fulop would not divulge more information pending a full investigation on the gunman's motives, he said authorities believe that Tuesday's attack was calculated. We could see the van moving through Jersey City streets slowly. The perpetrator stopped in front of there, calmly opened the door with 2 long rifles, him and the other perpetrator, and began firing from the street into the facility. Officials said that without the quick response of officers posted a block away at the time the gunfire broke out, more than likely more people would have died. Some local media reported the initial confrontation between the suspects and police took place near the Jersey City cemetery, where the dead police officer was shot shortly before the shootout. In neighboring New York City, Mayor Bill de Blasio put the city on high alert to protect Jewish residents. The names of the perpetrators and victims have not been released, and the investigation is ongoing.
It says investigators found a manifesto-style note inside the assailant's van. The law enforcement official and another official familiar with the case said the document, which was described as brief and rambling, suggested no clear motive for the shooting. Investigators also found a live pipe bomb inside the vehicle. The law enforcement said, "Really? Jake's got pipe bombs? Come on, bro." It was unclear whether Miss Graham it was unclear whether Miss Graham also had ties to the Black Hebrew Israelites. Her brother, Frederick Graham, said he was not aware of any links to the movement. "I don't know what's happening," Mr. Graham said, sounding distressed. "I don't know she was part of any of that. I'm trying to get more information." It says Miss Graham grew up in Manhattanville House and Manhattanville Houses, a public housing project in West Harlem, where her mother still lives, according to neighbors. It says very nice person, said Alice Harriet, a neighbor who knows Miss Garrett's family for decades, always had a nice conversation to keep. Now all they're doing right now is basically painting a picture where you can't trust Jakes. Even if they seem nice to people, you can't trust Jakes because they got secret hidden agendas. Because they know the men of the Lord, we go out and preach, and then we take off the garments and we blend back into society to a degree. So this is basically the image they're trying to paint here. Now on that poverty thing, it was because they said that's how they track the groups. Um, See, there it is, Southern Poverty Law Center. And I did a video on this like last year sometime, where all you gotta do is go punch in the city you were in, and then it'll tell you all the hate groups there. And I found that the group, the camp that I was in was on here. So it says 36 hate groups were tracked in Pennsylvania. And there it is right there, Trumpet in Philly. It says black nationalists. And like I said, this is the list that they're going off of. This is the list that they're going to use. Okay. It's just really, really, really funny that they're working hand in hand with this site. Because we know Esau doing what he's doing. We know Esau going to come too. Isaiah 59:19. So shall they fear the name of Yahweh from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. And right now, they do fear the power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. They've been fearing for a while. This is why they're trying to shut down YouTube channels and videos. They're trying to censor the things we're saying, censor the people who could see us. Okay, and I just did a video earlier today where Trump signed Trump trying some kind of a bill or whatever where you can't speak against the Jews, the fake Jews. You can't speak on conspiracy theories involving Jews running America or uh or the money system or anything like that. It says, when the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of Yahweh shall lift up a standard against him. So when Esau make his move against the men of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahshua, he's gonna be prepared. He's gonna be waiting. Okay, and he's gonna be giving some of the men some power. Okay, and they're gonna fight up against this devil. But this is like times is heating up right now. Times is heating up. And if you're smart, you won't be posting no videos about no damn being in gun stores and shit. If you're smart, you wouldn't do that. But with that, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakal, Gadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders, which are a great millstone. Peace and blessing to the sincere Akim, pushing his truth and sincerity. And those who putting the videos up throughout the week to feed the sheep. Adawan, Ratazah, Thumb, Yakal, Shalom.